All right, everybody. This is T. Gray playing with technology again, but making progress, okay? Making progress. It's 2015, and we are having a lot of fun trying to figure out brand new and exciting ways to have our team training versus just a regular conference call. We're doing cool things like Google Hangouts, and we've got people literally from all over the world that are able to see and hear and interact and have lots of fun. So just definitely excited that we're able to do this, and had a little fun today with rising stars Marcia Terry and Rosette Pacetes as we try to figure out how we could get some other people on this call. And guess what? We figured it out. So you are going to get a chance to hear from and see Marcia Terry from the Texas Valley, as well as Rosette Pacetes from Guam, the superstars, rising stars of Team Elite. Speaking of rising stars, I want to welcome you to a very special edition of Team Elite TV. This is our Sunday night training thing. And by the way, guys, if you're new to the team, you want to go ahead and block out whatever time this is in your time zone to be with us this way so that you can get the training, get connected to the team, get energized, and get all the latest news and stuff like that. And so, you know, for the Central Time Zone, folks, it's 7 p.m. East Coast, it's 8 p.m. Guam, I think it's what, Monday at 10? Give me a thumb. Monday at 10? Yep, after Monday at 10 a.m. So whatever time that is for you, make sure that you have got that mapped out. But listen, guys, I am actually broadcasting live, not from Houston, Texas, where I live, now, not from my living room, as you can see, but from Miami, Florida. And I've been here all weekend with our Caribbean superstars. I just want to say a big congratulations and shout out to Winnie Anderson Brown of Jamaica, Kimberly Davis of Jamaica, Nick Malcolm of Jamaica, Grace Jarrett of Grand Cayman, Dr. Derek Jarrett and Margaret Jarrett of Jamaica, Jamie Lee St. John Griffith from Barbados, Jasmine Roll from Bahamas, Juliana Dennis from Washington, D.C., and Charlotte from north of Atlanta, Georgia, almost in Tennessee. I don't know exactly where she's from. But we had a great team show up, and we had an amazing time, as you can probably see on Facebook by the stuff that we've been posting at the Jeunesse Miami event. They had a Spanish event that was absolutely amazing, standing room only. They did that first, and then afterwards they had a break, and then we did the English event, which was absolutely tremendous. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. But I'm actually here with the ones that didn't get home yet, so they're still here with me. And I want them to come on and just say a quick hello to you. So the first person that you're going to hear from, get a little excitement from, is Winnie Anderson Brown of Jamaica. Winnie, come on over here. Jump in front. There's Winnie.
Yeah,
go ahead,
yeah,
Winnie.
yeah,
Sit down,
yeah.
Winnie. Sit down, Winnie. Say hi to everybody and tell them.
Hello, everybody. I wish everybody could come. Please do not miss the next event. Ah.
All right. So that was Winnie. Winnie, why are you going so fast? You're going so fast. Come on, have a seat. Sit back down. Okay, so Winnie, why don't you tell everybody really quickly, just a couple of little bits, what impacted you the most? What did you see? This was your first Jeunesse event. What did you see that has gotten you fired up?
The energy, the synergy in the room, and just to be with people who are having fun, people who enjoy what they do and love what they do. That is something that no one can give you. You just have to experience it for yourself. That's all I have to tell you. Get ready for the next event.
Way to go, Winnie! All right, everybody, that's exciting. All right, we're gonna bring on our next. Rosette was giving you a round of applause. I love that. I love the feedback of this. Okay, hey, we're gonna bring on our next champion. We're gonna keep it in Jamaica. We're gonna bring you Kimberly Davis, who is at this event and all fired up. So Kim, why don't you come jump in here, jump in the hot seat. Tell
Hey
everybody what you're
guys,
fired up about.
amazing, amazing. The past 3 days I've been here, just simply amazing. I mean, when T. Gray is the one who is always going to these events and telling us about it, his experience, me actually being here for myself, hearing from the leaders, hearing from persons who started out from nothing and now earning 7 6 figure income. Oh my God, amazing. I am not missing another event. I am fired up. I've been to the mountaintop and I'm ready to roll.
Davis, everybody, so exciting. Hey, you know what? I'm just glad that we get to see some other people, right? I'm talking at me. All right, so here we go. We got one more here in the room with me. We've got Jamie Lee St. John, Dr. Jamie Lee St. John from Barbados. She's about to pop on here, tell you what she's so fired up about. Come on, Jamie, jump in the hot seat. Where you go?
All right. Hi, everyone. We are saying a big hello from Miami. We are having an amazing time. You cannot miss the next event. It is going to be May 15th and 16th. You have to be in Miami. The energy is off the chain. We are part of something so, so, so big. We are blessed to be a part of this system, and I can't wait to see you at the next event.
All right. Give it up for Jenny, everybody. All right, I'll tell you what, guys. This is fun, and, you know, we sat around today, and everybody here, they shared what they got out of the event. I mean, there was even more folks, some of them had to leave already. But I'll tell you what, one of the things that this did for me is it just really reinforced to me why everybody needs to come to events, right? Because I can't give you what you need. The person who's your upline coach or sponsor, they can't give you exactly what you need. You've got to experience it and get it for yourself. So, like Amy said, the next event, and I want to encourage you guys to come to this next event. This next event is going to be the Miami launch. Hopefully you guys can see this.
Wow.
The dates are May 15 and 16 right here in Miami. There's going to be a Spanish presentation. There's going to be an English presentation. And on Saturday, for distributors only, there's going to be a serious training event. And guess what happened? When I connected with the leaders here, guess what they said? They said, T. Gray, would you be one of the trainers? Would you participate? And I said, yes, I would. And they said, okay, great, we're going to make up the flyer, we're going to put your face on it, and we're going to promote that you are going to be one of the featured trainers. So guess what, guys? Let's load this event up. It's going to be a power-packed event, and we're going to have a great time in Miami as a team, as a family. $10 cover charge to go to the event. I'll turn the other side around. $10 cover charge to go to the event. I'm going to put up a PayPal page so you can pay in advance for that event. And you can see some of the details here, and hopefully when you guys watch the recording of this, you can pause it here and get the information. If you know how to do a screenshot, go ahead and do a screenshot right now, and you'll get all the information. Go ahead and do your screenshot real quick. I see Rosette. She's doing the old-fashioned screenshot. She's literally taking a picture on the screen with her phone. Hey, that's old school, baby. All right, way to go.
I'm taking action.
Of event and with regard to the power of events, because one of the things that Rosette did when she first got started is she immediately flew 25 hours to go to the big event in Las Vegas. And having been so fired up, she recently, just literally last weekend, was in the Philippines for the launch of the Philippines and the brand new office. So we're going to switch this over to Rosette. Rosette, we want you to get on here and just tell everybody why you're so fired up. What did you see in the Philippines? And I think you're on.
Hi, everyone. I just want to say half a day. That means welcome. And I'm very happy to be part of this coaching, mentoring call that T. Gray does. I'm so excited to share with you guys. We had an amazing time in the Philippines. As a matter of fact, I got there a week earlier than the rest of the leaders from Guam. I basically set up a nightly mixer, and I did from Monday to Friday, literally every single night we were having a mixer in preparation for the grand opening that we had in the Philippines on April 17. I can't tell you enough what kind of excitement we had. The president of Asia Pacific was there. The president Kanwar, together with the local corporate office people, Evangeline Uy, Leo, the controller, and the rest of the staff. They just did an amazing job. They did have an office, and it was such a classy office right in the middle of the business district of the Philippines. So we're excited about it, and tell you what, guys, I did not basically wait for the event to happen. I created the event. Every single night I was holding a mixer at one of the function rooms where I basically reside at when I am in the Philippines, and it actually brought a lot of people to get there before the actual event. So by the time the grand opening unveiled, we had a whole group of people ready to rock and roll. So that's all I'm gonna say. Do not wait for the event to happen. Create your own events, because if you will prepare enough and if you are ready for the actual event, you will have massive growth in your business. So I'm excited about that. I did see that in Las Vegas, and when I saw it, I said, we can do that. We can do this in our island of Guam, and we did it in the Philippines also. So we do mixers every other day. We do it at least 3 times a week if we can. Otherwise, we don't let a whole week pass without a mixer happening. So that's all I can say, Tigray. Back to you.
Wow, that was awesome, guys. You got a chance to hear from that champion known as Rosette Pacetes. And Rosette, I love what you said. You said, you know, you didn't wait for the event. You created the event. And I just hope everybody just adopts that philosophy of ownership, you know, creating the excitement, creating the energy, capitalizing on events, right? I mean, even Juliana Dennis, she's here from D.C. She did the same thing. She came down early. She met some people. And she's got somebody that went to the Spanish meeting that is signing up. So, guys, that's exactly how you do it. And we've got people all over the place. Like, guess what? Today was the Mexico launch. And we've got Raul Juarez at that event. And if you want to see what that event looks like, go to my Facebook page, go into Jeunesse Team Elite page, and you'll see that place was packed, excited, electric. And hopefully maybe next Sunday we can get Raul on here to tell you about it, you know, firsthand, what it felt. We've got some folks right here in Texas, in the Texas Valley, that are making it happen as well. You know, we've got none other than Marcia Terry and, you know, her husband, Dr. Onowa Terry, physical therapy doctor, and it's just so exciting just to see these guys. You know, just totally rocking it and blowing it. And so we went down there, and what was crazy is that the week before we went down there to do the meeting in the Texas Valley, Marcia and Onawa did their final mixer in preparation. They had 27 people, almost as many people as we've been having at the Houston meeting. And I said, hey, you guys going to pack the room? They packed the room along with some other folks. And we had some visitors from the other teams, so they packed the room. Over 100 people. So I want you to hear from Marcia, Terry, what's going on in the Valley, how you felt about that. Marcia, you are on air. Hey, hold on a second. We can't hear you, Marcia. Wait a second. We can't hear you. We got to get you unmuted somehow. Somehow you're muted, and we got to get you unmuted. Hold on. Hold on. We'll figure this technology thing out somehow. Uh-oh. I think I broke something, Marcia.
I think she's muted.
You did it on your end. Okay, perfect. Woo! We can hear you. No, we can't hear you now. We could hear you before. Now we can hear you.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. Hi, everyone. It's so exciting to be here. This is truly amazing to be live on the Team Elite TV. So, yeah, as Terrence was saying, we had a meeting last Wednesday, but our meeting started when we came back from Las Vegas. We had just started in the business back then, and that's where I met Rosette, my friend Rosette. And we, on the plane coming back from Vegas, we decided to take charge of our business. We didn't ask permission. We just said, you know what, we're going to have our first meeting in our office. We have an office space, and we set up shop there, and we had maybe 5 or so people. Mind you, on our way back from Vegas, we were able to sponsor a couple that were so excited off of our energy, they joined our business on the plane coming back. So that was really exciting. And then ever since then, so it's been about 5 weeks since we've been doing presentations week after week, And, you know, we've never lost focus of what our vision is and what our goal is and our why. And we've been having meetings in our clinic. And then finally last week, or a week before Wednesday, like Terrence said, we had 27 people in our clinic. It was standing room only. It was truly amazing. I had distributors that came to our parking lot and they thought the other clinics, the doctor's offices were still open for the amount of cars that were in our parking lot. And they came in and it was standing room only. We had demos going on. There was so much positive energy there. It was really an exciting time, only to catapult into the following week where we were at the Hampton Inn and Suites in Far. And as Terrence said, we had at least 100 people in the room with standing room only. Again, one of our distributors, Griselda Pettis, she did an awesome demonstration on a lady with the Instantly Ageless. We had some people talking about the affinity. So it was really a positive event, and I just want to encourage you not to wait on anybody to give you permission to start your own meetings. You just got to take charge of your own business, and you got to make it happen. Go after it, stick to your dream, follow your why. As we know, your why will make you cry, and if you push it hard, this will happen for you. So I'm really excited to be here tonight. Thanks, Terrence.
That was awesome. You guys, please forgive me. I'm like a big kid, because if you've been on the team for at least the last 4 weeks, you know that every single week we've been trying to figure out how to do this, and we figured it out. And we were laughing at ourselves because, you know, we did some dry run earlier, and I was on with Marcia and Rosette, and I'm like, okay, so what did we learn? And we're like, absolutely nothing. It just started working somehow. So hey, whatever, it just works, right? Okay, so guys, we have all this excitement and energy that's happening in our business, you know, and I want to talk to you guys about, you know, just something that's going to really take our business to a whole nother level. And I mean, already the company is accelerating. I mean, I just learned that one of the hardest markets in the world, the United Kingdom, we just did $1 million worth of sales in the United Kingdom for April so far. I mean, even the British are excited about Instantly Ageless. Check that out, right? And by the way, Marcia and Rosette, don't go too far, because I definitely want your feedback on the things we're going to talk about on the call today. So don't go too far. And then also in the United States, $17 million of business last month. That's crazy, especially when you consider that just last year in October, it was only $2 million, right? So $17 million in March is bananas, right? And so how do you create explosion in your business? Well, one of the things that you got to do to create explosion in your business is you have to leverage simple systems and simple tools that will allow you to create massive duplication, because this business is about duplication first and foremost. I mean, so many times people try to do fancy things and, you know, just things that require so much talent and skill, and that stuff doesn't work. The thing that works best is the thing that everybody can do. It doesn't matter if you create great results individually and everybody else can't do it. It's got to be that you create, that you have something that's simple, and everybody does it, and we all do it exactly the same way, and that's how we create explosion. And I was sharing with the group here that saw what I saw firsthand this weekend, that, you know, back in one of my previous businesses, we created a tool like what I'm about to show you, and we unleashed it on 75 people, and you know what, guys? Our business exploded in 90 days. Like, it's crazy what happened. I think one of you guys, need to mute your own lines. I'm not going to mute you this time, but you guys mute because we're getting a little feedback. But I'll tell you what, we're about to launch something into our team, and I want to challenge you, and I want to ask you, please, just go with me. Just take this and let this be the way from here forward, okay? And it's really about how we get a new person started right. And I know we're supposed to train on the zones today, and we will train on the zones, but I want to show you this tool. Now, we uploaded in your Jeunesse kit, right? And for those of you in the United States where we have a kit, you got this book, okay? The Jeunesse game plan, right? Marcia, you've seen this, right? Rosette, you've seen this, right? I'm getting thumbs up. Marcia showed me a photocopied version, right? And that's one of the things we want to show you guys, is that even in the countries where you didn't get a kit, like Nigeria, right, or the Philippines, this is downloadable from the J Cloud, right? So this is in the J Cloud. Now, what I did is, I don't have everybody's email address, but I've got about 75 people that I email regularly. I emailed you guys the PDF to this, but I also just uploaded this to our Facebook group, our Jeunesse Facebook group. And so that's why you want to make sure your team members are in there. You can go to the Jeunesse Facebook group. You can download it from there. Now check this out. This game plan book is amazing. This game plan book.
Yay, I got my kit.
You got your kit. All right.
Finally.
Yeah, you finally got your kit, right? And you know what, Rose, speaking of finally, the reason why we're saying finally is that, you know, Rosette, you know, she's in Guam, and, you know, the company is great, but the company's not perfect. We're still trying to get the shipping sorted. It took her 2 months to get her initial order, 2 months. But you know what? For so many people, they would be kicking, screaming, crying, complaining, and quitting. Oh, this company is supposed to be so great, and they can't manage to ship. You know what Rosette did? She's almost a sapphire. She's building a massive organization. She says, hey, look, I saw enough. I mean, they'll get this thing figured out, but in the meantime, we're going to rock and roll. So way to go, Rosette. And you're going to need to go back on mute, though, because you get excited and you like to make this little outburst, though, right? So here's what we have. We've got the game plan. We've got the game plan is in the book. And you know what's crazy? People get this and they don't even read it. I want to challenge you guys, download it and read it tonight before you go to bed. Read it tonight before you go to bed. It's going to show you step by step how to launch your business, how to become an executive in 48 hours, right? It's going to show you that. It's going to show you, you know, what to do in your first 7 days, what to do in your first 30 days. It's all right here, right? So guess what? We've got all sorts of different people making their own little game plan emails for people. We're gonna stop doing that. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to send them, we're going to email them the PDF of this, right? And we're going to do something else, right? So here's the thing. This book was put together by the top 25 diamonds in the company. To be a diamond, you are a $1 million earner. So the top 25 millionaires got together and put this book together based on their Jeunesse experience and said, this is what a person needs to do in order to get off to the right start. So we're going to use this book from now on to get our people off to the right start. Now, here's the only challenge, though. What happens when we get a book that's got a bunch of pages? We don't read it, right? And it also takes a few minutes. So one of the things that we're going to also do is whenever a new person starts on our team, drum roll please, we are going to use this one-sheet version.
Yay!
Look at that, Rose. I love Rosette.
Love it.
She just will not go on mute. I love it, Rosette. Did you know what? Stay off mute. You're like the cheerleading section, right? Marsha, just take yourself off mute too, so you can cheer too, right? Okay.
Come on, Marsha.
Yeah. And you guys, let's get some cheering going in here. All right. Okay. So we saw this yesterday, and my mind was blown. I'll tell you guys the story later, you know, about the power of questions. I've been asking, how can we go faster? How can we go faster? What do we need to do to go faster? And this is the answer, guys. Duplication. So from now on, what I want you to do is I want you to download this. I want you to go through this with your sponsor. All right? Go through this with your sponsor or your upline coach. It's 5 simple steps on one sheet of paper, and this is designed to be a game plan conversation with your brand new person. Okay? With your brand new person. This is tremendous, right? Okay, so let's talk about this just a little bit. All right, hopefully you downloaded it. If you didn't, then you want to try to make sure you're a little bit more dialed in, because we put it on the Facebook, right? We said, hey, download this before the meeting, okay? And we're going to email you we email the PDF out. We have the PDF that we put up, and we're going to get the original high-quality PDF real soon and get that out to everybody. We'll replace it, right? But when you see this, the first thing you see at the top is you see the personal information. It's amazing how many people don't know their username, and I think we're getting a little bit of feedback over there from one of the open mics. But how many people don't know their personal information, their username, their password, their website, when their auto ship runs, and who their sponsor is, right? So when you're sitting down with a new person, we want to make sure we fill in that box for them so they know this information. And then the next part is the support team. And the support team box is really important because what that does is it shows your brand new person that it's not just you and them, It gives them a sense of belonging. It shows them, hey, here are 4 people who are going to support you. Okay, 4 people are going to support you, so this is good stuff. All right, then we go into step 1. We go into the goals section. All right, we go into the goals section. Okay. All right, we go to the goals section. And so here's the thing, the important thing about the goals section, and you know what, maybe what we'll do is I'll do a video recording of this also so that we can have a video version. What do you guys think about that? A pre-recorded one that's on the YouTube, and that way it doesn't matter who your sponsor is, but you can still, that's not going to replace you sitting down with your new person and doing it. But we just want to make sure that we have one up there. And so I'll record one where I literally go through this as a workshop with a person. But this first section is about your goals. You know, how much time a week are you going to put into your business? How much money do you want to make weekly, monthly, yearly? What's your time frame for your business? You know, how long are you going to be in this thing? How long are you going to give it? You know, what's your lifestyle goal? Right? So this is all really important because this section here allows you to create a destination. You know, when they were doing the training, they talked about your GPS in your car or on your phone. If you try to operate your GPS without putting in a destination, guess what? You can't go where you want to go, right? So it's really important that we do this goal section because it creates 3 types of commitment. Commitment to the person's goals, commitment for you to help them achieve their goals, and commitment to each other to work to achieve those goals, all right? And one of those goals needs to be what? Executive in 48 hours. And by the way, what do you do after you become an executive? You go executive every single week, all right? And I thought that was interesting the way you guys mentioned how he's gone executive every week for 27 weeks in a row. And you know, guys, it made me stop and think about it. You know what? I've achieved executive personally 30 times in the last 8 weeks. Guys, I want to challenge you to keep going executive, all right? And then, of course, you see here it says to study the first 7-day plan and to study the first 30 days plan, okay? Now, what do you do next? What's step 2? Well, step 2 is the contact list. You see that? All right? Contact list. All right, good. Now, we do the contact list and send videos. Now, here's just a real takeaway from that I thought was really tremendous. You ready? When you're working with your new person, sit down with them, help them make their list. You grab their phone, download the JPL app for them to their phone. Go ahead and have them log in. Ask them for their 10 best and their 10 easiest. And then you sit with them, you start sending video campaigns to their 10 people. You do the first one for them, maybe even the second one. And you're showing them how to do it because you do it for them. And then they will usually, then they'll be able to take it over and they'll start doing it themselves. And they will be empowered. They'll know how to do it, and you'll know that their first 10 got done. This is really exciting, okay? And I'll tell you what, Rosette, here's what I want you to do. Marcia, what I want you to do, we're team together, and let's have a contest. Let's see how many videos your team can send out in 15 minutes, right? You get 30 people together, and let's say, how many people can we send a video to in 15 minutes, or in 5 minutes even? That could be fun too. Make it really exciting. Turn on some music, do a 5-minute countdown, and let's just see how many videos, and count, literally count, and then post it up on our Facebook page. That hey, the Texas Valley team posted, 252 videos, or sent out 252 videos in 5 minutes. And the Guam team posted 252 videos. I'm not getting in the middle of this here, right? Yeah, 252 videos in 5 minutes. I mean, could you just imagine the impact of that, like a 5-minute exercise like that? So we're going to have a lot of fun. And one day we're going to do that on our call too. And what's going to be really crazy about that is we're going to be sending videos because of the time zones. Some people are going to be getting videos like at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. Probably the best time to send somebody a video. All right, cool. All right, so let's go to step 3. Step 3, right, is the presentation. Right? Everybody needs to do a presentation. And your first one needs to be in your house. And it doesn't matter what your home is like. Doing presentations in your house, doing a J party, doing a mixer, that's duplicatable. All right? And so we're going to go over exactly how to do that, but I just want to let you guys know we're going to keep it simple. We're not going to do a lot of fancy food, tea, water, coffee, cheese and crackers. If you want to serve wine, that's fine. You know, don't get people drunk before the decision-making time, right? And then the presentation itself, we're going to do real simple. Here's what we're going to do from now on. Ready? You guys are going to love this. You ready? Y'all ready? They said they're ready. Okay.
There's a delay.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You ready?
Okay.
We're going to play this 14-minute Secret of Jeunesse video. That's your presentation. You play the Secret of Jeunesse video for 14 minutes. You tell your story, 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and then you give them 3 choices. Purchase products at retail. They can save 40 to 60% by signing up as a distributor to get the wholesale price. If they really want to make money, they can activate themselves with a product package on top of that. That's it. Keep the whole deal to 45 minutes. Anybody who wants to understand the compensation plan, take them off to the side and explain the compensation plan. That's how we're going to do it. The way we're going to keep the presentations going in our business is to keep them short, sweet, simple, and duplicatable. I hope you guys absolutely love this. All right. Step 4. There we go. That's my girl right there, Rosette. Step 4. All right, we're having fun, everybody. I hope you're having fun. You having fun? Winnie's having fun. Step 4. Step 4 is register for the next event.
Awesome.
Right? Register for the next event. You got to make sure people are going to the events. You see, these folks are all fired up because they went to events. Right? So that's going to help people to get locked into the business. And step 5, and this is the most important part, everybody. You see this, step 5. We're going to teach this. We're going to do this after every presentation, whether it's the presentation in your house, the presentation at the Courtyard Marriott in McAllen, Texas, the presentation that we're doing in Guam, the presentation we're doing in Houston. From now on, this is the deal. This is the drill. This is how we're going to get new people started. We're going to do it just like this, and that's what is going to drive crazy, massive explosion. And I sent the leaders a note saying, please go with me on this. And so now I want to challenge all the leaders, all of our jades, all of our pearls, all of our emerging sapphires. I want to challenge you to lock arms with me in making this the standard. All right? Okay, Marsha, I'm putting you on mic so we can all hear what you got to say about this. You are on.
This is so easy. This whole system that Terrence just went through is absolutely amazing, and it's easy. Anybody can do it. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. It doesn't matter who you are, what your background is. This whole system makes it easy for anybody to get their 2 into as soon as you possibly can. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's great. I love it, Terrence.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I knew you would love it, Marsha. I knew you would love it. And that team that you've got there, they're just so hungry. Griselda, Odelia, Nati, Lupita, all of those guys. We need to get these guys doing this. Alondra. I mean, let's get everybody doing this, and it's going to be absolutely insane. All right, let's go to Guam. Rosette, you ready? Here we come. We're coming to you. Go.
T, that is exactly what we are doing. I'm so sorry I mentioned from you, but we exactly do the same thing you just trained for, and it's working. That's all we can say. How can we afford to have 3 mixers a week? Because all we do is we play the video, the instantly ageless video, the live demo, and then we do the 14-minute. And from there, we share testimonies, whether it's from the product or the business side of it. So it's working, and I'm glad that we are able to follow the same standard or the same practice within our Jeunesse family, because it's so easy. Anybody can do it. If you know how to press play, you're good to go. You can build this business. Thanks, Steve.
Awesome. Thank you, Rosette. I mean, and you know what? We want to thank you because you just proved that it already works. So we don't even need to test it. It's already working. I mean, look at the Guam numbers. It's like, you guys are just like multiplying. So we just absolutely love it. All right, I got these fired up people in the room with me, and they're like, you got to let us talk. So I'm just going to hop out of the chair, and I'm going to let these guys tell you what they think about it. Okay, you ready? Okay. 1 minute you see me, next minute you see somebody else. Okay,
Hey, Hey, Kimberly.
Because, hey, this will the perfect launch. This is what we need. As someone said earlier, we don't need a degree. We don't need to be network marketing professionals. We just need this form. And everybody can do this and press play. Makes the presentation so easy. Keeps everybody involved. Have everybody doing it. That's what we call duplication. And I just want to salute the leaders of Jeunesse. This is exactly how we're going to just blow up our market wherever we are in the world. I'm out.
All right. All right. Okay, who's jumping in the chair? Who's jumping in the chair? Is empty. Y'all can't leave the chair empty. They can't leave the chair empty.
No. Well, to have something that everybody can use, you can't have anything better than that. This is the best thing that has ever happened to our team. And we just run with it and make sure we have many people running along with us.
And
Hi. I love this system that we've created. You know, we've got these two magical things right here. The game plan book, which is so concise, so to the point. And I love this sheet because it's very, very simple. It's just one sheet. Anybody can follow the steps. And as we know, you know, it's about what duplicates. You know, there's no need to create anything fancy. It's already here. It's already here for us. It's so simple. We just need to do it. We just need to get the job done. And, you know, it's going to be super exciting. I think this is going to explode the markets all over the world. And it's great that we're all doing the same thing.
Right.
See you.
all right, all right. So you guys can see people are excited about it. And if, you know, it's not hype, I'll tell you what people are excited about. You know, I love Jasmine. She's our leader from Bahamas. And we had our roundtable strategy discussion today. She said, you know, sometimes I just feel like I don't know what to do. And you know what? This is really cool because now nobody needs to feel like they don't know what to do. All they have to do is this. All right? Just follow the steps. And you know what? You just keep following the steps. You know, one of the leaders here who's now gone Ruby, what he's and then do it again, and then do it again, right? And if you keep doing it, guess what happens? You'll go Jade, you'll go Pearl, you'll go Sapphire, you'll go Ruby, you'll go Emerald, and you'll wake up and you've gone Diamond, right? So that's the plan, guys. That's how we're going to do it. Now, real quick, I just want to help you prioritize your efforts. I promised you I was going to teach you the zones. So let's go through the zones real quick. It's a real simple concept. Because it's just going to help you organize your activity, okay? And we're probably going to take this video and split it into 2 videos so we can go through this, okay? Now, here we go, guys. Real quick, we're going to start organizing our month, right? We're going to do this over and over again, and we're going to also organize our month into 3 zones of activity, right? The first 10 days of the month, the 1st to the 10th, is going to be considered the white zone. All right, and what we're going to do during the white zone, so we're always doing the same thing, is the white zone is about massive exposure. Massive exposure, okay? Getting the word out. What we're doing in the white zone is we are doing presentations like crazy. We're sampling people like crazy. We're doing demos. We're exposing people. It's like a total blitz about the products and about the business opportunity. We're going to use all of the different methods, offline, online, social media, you know, stopping people in the street, whatever we got to do, okay? As a matter of fact, personally, during this next white zone, listen to me, guys, I'm personally committed to exposing the business opportunity and the products to no less than 10,000 people, right? And so, guys, we're going to make sure that we get the word out like crazy, all right? And so, you know, in the white zone, it's like a baseball diamond, where you go to first base, that's showing the plan and showing the products. Second base is doing 3-way calls. Third place is getting that person to a live event and just doing that over and over and over again. And I want you to remember, during the white zone, you want to go crazy, massive exposure in a short 10-day period of time, because network marketing, because Jeunesse, it's all about the numbers and it's all about the law of averages. And the more you expose, the more you close. All right? So that's the white zone. Now then we get into the second 10 days of the month. This is the 11th through the 20th. Okay? 11th through the 20th. And the 11th through the 20th, that's our massive recruiting phase, massive application stage, right? This is where we're following up on all of our prospects and we're getting them signed up, right? We're signing them up, we're getting them to our J parties, or we're getting them to our mixers, we're inviting them to more events, and we're sitting down with them. And what are we doing with them when we sign them up? Bam! We're doing the game plan, folks. We're making sure that we take them through the one-sheeter. We're making sure that they have this, whether they have it physically or they download the electronic version and print it out. But bottom line is, this is what we're doing after we go ahead and get them signed up, right? So this blue zone is where we process people, where we close people, where we sponsor the people that we have exposed during the white zone, okay? The blue zone is the time of the month where we identify the people that are going to launch their business and we help them get started right, okay? All right. So that's the 11th through the 20th, the blue zone. And then we have the red zone. And guys, guess what? What time? Where are we right now? Say it again nice and loud.
Red
We're
zone.
in the red zone right now, the last 10 days of the month. And you know what we do during the red zone? Massive volume. Massive volume. This is where we get everybody upgraded, okay? You want to upgrade yourself. You want to upgrade your people. All those people who held a spot, who got a basic pack during the blue zone or maybe during the previous month. We want to go ahead and show them the value of upgrading to the ambassador pack, okay? And so so that they can be properly positioned, so they can grow their business. Remember, our business is anti-aging, but our real product is people. When we grow the people, we grow our business. So we want to drive massive volume. Anybody that's sitting on the fence, we're going to go ahead and get them in during the red zone. We're going to make sure we let them know, hey, here's what's been happening. You don't want us to put too many more people in before you get in, and we're going to make sure that we go ahead and get people in and upgrade it during the red zone so they'll drive massive volume at the end of the month. So 2 simple systems that we put out there today. We went through our one-sheeter that we're going to use to game plan people, as well as the company game plan brochure, and we went through the zones. The 1st through the 10th is the white zone, right? Massive exposure. The 11th through the 20th is the blue zone, massive recruiting and application, and we've got the 20th, the last day, the 21st to the end of the month, the last 10 days of the month, massive volume. All right. I want to go to our 2 emerging sapphires, and I want to see what you guys think about assimilating all of this into your business. How quickly do you think you can embrace this? What do you think your team's response is going to be? Hold on. We'll go to Rosette first this time. Go ahead, Rosette.
T, I like the one-sheet game plan. That will help a lot of people to really get started because majority of the time people don't know what to do first. But having that laid out in one sheet of paper, that would really catapult everyone's business, and I love it. And for those that do not have the game plan from the company, there's no excuse now that we have the one-sheet game plan for you not to get started. I love doing our certainly really short and sweet, where people are just going to see videos, no presentations, no flipboards and all that, but just having fun and getting everyone to be part of the party, the mixers, the live demos, which is very, very important, that we do not leave out in any of our mixers. The live demo is what makes everyone see for themselves that Instantly Ageless really works. And the red zones, the blue zones, the white zones, those are actually the best part of you identifying when you should really expose the business, when you should close, and when you should upgrade and be able to have or generate massive points. And points means money. I mean, for those that do not know what points is all about, that means you are going to get paid. So I love it. Thanks so much, T, for laying it all out to everyone in a very, very simple way. Thank you so much.
Way to go. And you know what? I got to say this, Rosette. Your hair is blowing like Beyonce, like a Beyonce concert over there, right? And,
I'm in a tropical place. What do you expect?
That's excellent. Hey guys, we're having so much fun over here. We just got in trouble. The hotel just sent security up here to tell us we're making too much. I don't know where the haters are. They might be to the left, they might be to the right, but there's definitely some haters out there. They're not having as much fun as we are. All right, we're gonna try to contain ourselves. Fortunately, we're almost done, but we're gonna go to Marcia. Marcia, here you go.
You're so bad, Tigray.
This is awesome. So, you know what, Terrence, we said that we were going to talk about how to create explosion in our business, and everything you've outlined tonight has definitely told me how to create an explosion in my business. I think one of the questions that a lot of our distributors ask us is, well, what do? We don't know what to do. We don't know how to get started. You know, they want to go through all the product information, or, you know, they want to read all the literature, but here you've just simplified everything into nice, concise steps. And I think I know that when people don't know what to do, they don't do anything at all. So here we've taken away that excuse of, I don't know what to do, so I'm not going to do anything, I'm going to sit on my hands. Now everything is nicely laid out with the game plan booklet and the perfect launch sheet. Of course, the red zones really help. You know, you get organized in your month as to what you got to do, you know, for the first 10 days and consecutive 10 days thereafter. So I think this is a really great training. I appreciate the fact that you allow me to participate. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a learning experience, but it's been fun, and this is what this is all about. It's about having fun.
I'll be more prepared next time, okay?
Awesome. Hey, Marcia, before we go away from you, I'm starting to get questions, and so I do want to take this one question and get your answer to it. I want to get Rosette's answer to it as well. I got Diana Garcia in Houston asking, what do you guys say to invite people to your mixers? All right, so we'll start with you, and then we'll go to Rosette real quick. You're kind of on the spot. I know you weren't. That's the nature of the beast.
Okay. I just tell them they got to be there. I don't know. You put me on the spot. Off the top of my head, you know, we just tell them that we have an opportunity to share with them. Usually by then they've seen the Instantly Ageless video, the Secret of Jeunesse video, and it's piqued their interest, and, you know, we tell them that to come to our meeting, they'll get more information about what this business is all about. So it's not, you don't have to overthink it. I think when you start to overthink it and you try to process what you're going to say in your mind, it gets complicated. We just tell people to come. They don't have a choice.
And you know what? I love it. I like you said, you're inviting people who've already seen the video. So at that point in time, it's pretty easy, right? It's like, hey, you can be here, come see it, right? All right, cool. Hey, Rosette, we're coming your way. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, there you are, Rosette. Okay, so what is your answer to that?
Okay, so when I invite, I basically just spend less than 2 minutes on the phone, and I just say, I thought of you. You're one of the first person that I've thought of that can benefit from it. And I just give him the invitation. So I give him basically the information on where the event is going to happen, and then I'll tell them, I'll give you all the information via text, or I'll send it to them on WhatsApp or Viber. But I spend less than 2 minutes on the phone, say, hey, you got to see this. It's going to explode on Guam. You got to be there. Otherwise, you're really going to miss out on it. So I make it sweet and short.
And I like that you got some fear of loss in yours too, Beyonce.
Less is better.
Yeah.
That's right. Less is more.
And we're gonna explode in Guam. You don't want to miss out. So that's awesome. All right, cool. You guys are absolute champions, and we had so much fun tonight. I hope everybody had fun. And if your team members weren't on, you want to make sure that you.
What happened to you?
You got stuck.
Challenge all the leaders. Make sure that you guys are embracing this. Please, let's make sure that this is the thing that we all do. Because if we all do it and we all start doing it this way right away, and what I mean is this, then I'll tell you what, guys, we're going to see something huge happen this very week. Within the next 7 days, we'll see it. I also want everybody to make sure you put these dates on your calendar. Would love to see as much of Team Elite as possible in Miami. Right? They really want to see the whole Caribbean there, but everybody that can get there, May 15 and 16. I'll also be going
Dubai. That's also Dubai.
That's also Dubai.
Yeah.
If you got to go to
Dubai,
prospects in Dubai, see you. You go to bye-bye, go to Dubai. But for the rest of us, we will be in Miami. Also, May 12th is the Discovery Jeunesse event in Orlando, so that's kind of a cool week you could make there. You could get a bunch of team members to go do the Discover Jeunesse event in Orlando on Tuesday, and then be in Miami for Friday and Saturday. So that's something that you could do if you wanted to. And then the last thing that I want to share with you is, okay, you guys know we have our informational big team call, the Adam Vincent Gilmer Global Diamond team call. I love getting on that call. It starts in 4 minutes, so write the number down if you don't have it. Here you go. You ready? The number is 712-775-7035. Again, 712-775-7035. I need some team members to post that in our Facebook group. The PIN number is 749-892. pound, 749-892 #. Post that in our Facebook group. And you guys have been absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see what we do this week. So I want to challenge you. All those new people that signed up this week, let's get together, let's do their game plans, and let's see how many folks we can take executive in their first 24 hours. Because you know what? We show them how to get doing too. Because that's what we do. All right. You guys are amazing. This was fun. Thank you, Marsha. Thank you, Rosette. Thank you, Winnie. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, everybody, and thank you to you guys for coming up here trying to pour cold water on our pond. All right, see you. Bye, everybody.
Bye.